Howdy everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Just wanted to let you know that the new uh, signaling system is now up. We've got it running, and I haven't really publicized it online. It is only available through my blog on one post, but those quickly move around. But what you can do to get the service here is the reaction. People are liking it so far. Let me just show you here. So what I'm saying about 2019 is the year for cryptocurrency with real-time signals. So as you know, I just launched this new service. Somebody said, wow, Brian, absolutely amazing, brilliant package. I'm telling my friends about Quant Labs. Just wait and save some cash after the dental. This is the year. I agree. This is the year. I'll be one of the only ones providing this level of service. Plus, what I'm also going to show you, which is part of the Quant Analytics. But this service right here is for my minute-by-minute trading strategy. If you want to get in, you can just join here at the quantlabs.net/blog. You'll see this opt-in, and you can just sign up through that, and then you'll be on my email list, and then you will maybe get the next round. Right now, I'm just going to look up my P&L of this strategy because it's on another system. So I haven't run this in a while. Just give me a second here. Okay, so yesterday it was at 88%. Currently, I have not cleared out the logs, but I'll be adding that functionality the next day or a couple of days. Right now, the rate of change, and this is like over a couple of weeks, 89%. But let's just see the difference between 89%. So, wow, okay, so in the last 24 hours, the rate of change has now gone up from 89% to 98%. So that means it's gone up 7%. Now, that's in the last 24 hours. The rate of change is still, or so the win-loss ratio over that number of weeks is pretty strong, 87.8% over 771 strategies. Now, the thing is, I'm trying to figure out what were the most traded currencies, crypto pairs. So I'm not going to go into that, but what I'm about to show you is something completely new. It's pretty crazy what's going on around here. The returns are just amazing. The potential of this is beyond amazing. Right now, the markets on crypto are kind of over in the long run getting killed off. Like, there's no doubt on it. Let me just see on the coin market cap. You can see here, there's been some strong dips. 24-hour. Things are starting to come back, it looks like. I can always look at my current database here again. It's on this remote server. So let me show you. Okay, so this is what we currently have. This is the latest. All right, so we have Bitcoin Cash down 0.51, 0.5%. Litecoin is down negative 0.03%. 0.3%. Bitcoin is up 0.9%, maybe 1%, 0.1%. Sorry, 0.048 for Ethereum, and Ethereum Classic is up 0.25. So it's a little bit better than yesterday, no doubt on that. So what I want to show you now is the Quant Labs dashboard. Now, this is still all the same stuff. One other thing I forgot to mention here is this guy mentioned about this is the year. Now, this is what I told him. Yes, the past few days have been really good, including today, or last 24 hours. I'll be resetting my trading activity every day to track the results every 24 hours. So that's what I just said I'll be doing. And that will be put up in this other server here, other desktop. And then I'll be able to, in the next few weeks, start posting a track record of the system on this particular strategy off my website, which nobody does. Now, when I say the other strategies being worked on, which I'm doing right now, when I say there's the minute-by-minute strategy, which is the one I've just described the results, which have been really, really strong. And then from there, we're working on the older strategy that has a lot of potential there as well. I'm going to talk about that with the results I'm showing you now. Then, with that same trading logic, I'll be applying and expanding the signaling services, which I showed you yesterday, which will expand into CFD and into the Forex markets using OANDA. This is how I'm planning for it to work. The CFD space is very slow moving. You'd be lucky to get a move maybe every 4 hours. So that data will be analyzed every 4 hours. So it's not going to be as fast moving as obviously minute by minute in crypto, but it'll be slowed down maybe every 4 hours or even daily. And then the Forex market, that may be maybe an hour. Minute by minute doesn't work at all. And the moves are just so tiny in Forex to live in a world of leverage to get the same level of return in crypto. I'm going to be honest. I'm not interested in FX. Never have been. What I saw a month or two ago. So as a result, that's why I put all my efforts into crypto, because of the returns, the lack of the lower commission fees with the exchange, as well as versus a broker. The exchange, the broker fees are much higher. And what I'm planning to do is what I'm about to show you, I'm going to put in the signaling for this older strategy plus the FX and CFD into this service. In terms of pricing, I don't know, but it'll be pretty well competitive, and it'll be real time as well. So it'll get promoted on the website here. So what I'm going to show you is exactly what I'm looking at. So this is the analytics dashboard. Currently, hopefully you may have seen it, maybe you've not. These are what we call these tables here, the most profitable crypto pairs out there, but they don't factor in whipsaws. I'm going to show you that in a minute. And same with the stop loss and take profit. So when you look at the most profitable right now on Binance, now this is on hourly, DNT, BTC, KKC. You can see the percent moves on an hourly basis are like, wow, why aren't you participating in that? That's because of the whipsaw. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, you can download a package once you sign up to this thing. You can download a package of files, and they get updated pretty well every hour or so. So this is the package itself when you download it and extract it. In there are a bunch of things. So I have some charts that I could show you based upon volume and most profitable. But the thing is, what we need to be very, very aware of the world of crypto is everyone goes, what about the volatility? What about the volatility? Well, the volatility you cannot control, but you can minimize it. So what I have here is I have a file here called the most potential or most profitable, and what that file is like a filter that takes out the crypto. So let me just see if I can find it here. This one right here is a spreadsheet, an XLS right here. So if you were to trade using this strategy, I would probably only focus on these two. Zcash, again, which I talked about yesterday, and also BTSBTC. So if you went into TradingView, just to confirm the theory, because this is now the standard that people use. A couple of things that we can take away here is the first one we want to look at is Zcash and Ethereum, this pair, and again we're using Binance. I have tested out OKX. Not too happy with, or OKX. I'm not too happy with what I saw. And the other question is a trust factor, which obviously I don't have a lot of. But Binance is okay. Okay, so here we have our changes in price. As I said yesterday, it has gone up yesterday. Now here's the technicals, sell signal, and that's on a daily basis, I believe. Now, one thing I know here is if we go into markets to look for our signals, yeah, they've changed around the site. Performance, see if we can get some signals here. So, yeah, they used to put out signals. So we do have. So let's say on an hourly basis, what is the response? 4 hours. Okay, so 4 hour time frame. It's a buy signal, sell signal, and then we get into the nitty gritty of the time period. And I'm going to show you why this is. This is really important to understand this. When you look at Zcash, Ethereum, we do have a so-called 13% hourly change. When you also look at 3 hours, it's 12%. But here's the deal. The whipsaws is what mixes up the buying and selling signals. So if I was to show you this report here, the spreadsheet, this is what will save you in the world of crypto. We don't have Zcash on here. If we were to look at XMR Monero, that has got whipsaws. So it's these whipsaws that you can track, or I track, through this strategy, or through this, now I call it bot, where you can track these whipsaws that will move against you. One of the ways to get around that is to just avoid cryptocurrency pairs at that point for that hour. Like I said, this gets updated every hour, and stay away from cryptocurrency pairs that do have whipsaws, because from my experiences, I've said before, if you put on a position right now, you have a pretty good chance you will lose money on that position because of the whipsaws. So if you can get one cryptocurrency pairs that have a very strong momentum, then you want to focus on those pairs at that point. So whipsaws are really important. But, doesn't mean but. Now, I have some other reports that can be used for reports. Now, it depends upon how you base it on. Do you base it on volume? Do you base it on trend? Do you base it on just general longing opportunities? So I'm going to show you these two longs for both volume and trend. The other thing is you cannot ever really use, I do have a short here, that can be useful as well. But again, there's really no point in referencing this to use for potential trading with because of the, let's check out that report, the shorts. Am I in the right coin market cap? No, we want download. Okay. Download. Okay, so we want this one right here. Report data 6. So we are looking for, wow. I gotta tell you, Mac is getting really crappy lately. Don't like it. Do not like it. I don't know why. Just, okay, here we go. Okay, so crypto short. All right, so when you look at the crypto shorts, this will tell you what to stay away from. So we have here Steam, Sia Coin, EOS, and Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum. Let me just check to see what we've been trading lately. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so I'm going through over 700 positions right now. Yeah, forget it. So these are suggested ones not to, you could short on them, but these charts are kind of useful. Get a general downtrend, so I'm just going to remove that. Okay, so let's look at the first one for the longs based on, actually, so we only can look at one of the volume. So we only have one report we can really look at. This is pretty interesting, but I'm going to also compare it against the whipsaws. All right. So these are longs. ZECETH, I'm going to tell you, I look at this thing, I'm like, I don't even know why this is coming up. See, it is flat. So based on volume, this is so XLM BTC. The trend is, over the long run, is not too bad. I mean, a lot of them are negative, but it's overvalued, you can see here. The daily returns, lots of more negative daily returns. Now here's where I really like using these things, because we have here a bearish crab. This head and shoulder business, you can see it, the price is just way below the long term. Also, these are really helpful too. I don't know why we get a bullish signal on a candle, but it's not very convincing. This is a mess. This is just going into some. Look at all the negative volume here. You can also, it's a buying opportunity, but I shouldn't say that. It's just getting hit hard. This XLM BTC. Also, this is more on a 90-day. The 30-day will definitely show it. You can just see if you were shorting this would be good, but can't do it in Binance. So now we're looking at Cardano, ADA. See, here's the thing. It's above trend, but the trend has just been annihilated. Again, it's just been, I'm sure there is some buying opportunity there. And look, it's just been more negative statistically on the daily returns. But here's an interesting thing. We have a bullish Binance signal. Now, that may mean something, but here's the problem. I'm going to look at the whipsaws. This is over the last 6 hours. So there's no ADA there. But let's see what TradingView says. So that was ADA BTC. So let me just see what we get here. BTC, Cardano, Binance. Okay. So let's see what this puppy says. Yeah, see, it's a sell signal. That's how bad the crypto markets are right now. I got to tell you, they are not doing too good. But we have a bullish here, and this is the hard part about making these calls, because these can be false signals sometimes. Again, it's the head and shoulder thing. Just it don't look good, but look at this. Three bullish signals, candles. You go, oh my God, buy, buy, buy. Let me see here. So this is our, this is our long-term technicals. Let's see on the different. So if I was to buy this on a day situation, what's the signaling? Sell still. 4 hours. Still sell. Hourly. Oh, hourly. We got a strong buy. 15 minute. So intraday, you can make money. 5 minute, 1 minute. So there is some opportunity there. I think that's what this thing's picking up. So pretty interesting. I'm gonna look at the ADA, but day by day, this thing is just, look at this, bam. But here, this may be a turning point right here. You don't know. This is the problem, and that's why we may you know, if I was to look at the last few days, that this may be getting crushed right now, but look, I mean, you got 4 candle patterns. This is one of those classic potential reversal patterns on ADA Bitcoin. So there may be some volume picking up here. I'd be very interested to know the hourly volume. I could do that. I do have a minute by minute charting if I wanted to, but this, historically, this looks bad. But when you get, and I do pay some attention to the candles, but these candles, the question then becomes the reliability on these candles, especially the CDL matching glow and CDL stars in south. I could easily check up on those. So I've always shown the pattern site for candles, 3 stars in south. Let's see what it says. I'm just going to look for reliability. So yeah, it's mixed because it's going to give you a 50% reliability. What was the other one? Matching glow. Let's see here. So that's 3 stars. Let's see what this one says. Well, it's called matching glow. Matching glow. The candle patterns that I've listed here matching low. Ooh. Matching low. Let's see what this one says. So the candles that I've listed, this one looks better. 61% of the time. When you get 2 of them, plus the other ones, I'm paying attention. I will pay attention to that. So this could be going through some form of reversal. Be interested to know. Let me just see that. Okay, so we are doing, what is this, ADA BTC. ADA BTC. So that one I'm going to pay a little attention to because of the reversals. So this guy right here, but we had this guy as well, and it still went down. See a coin, trending, blah, 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 blah. Look at that. Lots. I don't know why people put a lot of volume in that, but those returns do not look good. Fibonacci's. It's bottoming, but where does it go? This is the question I'd like to know. So the RSI is at 50. Momentum's at 0. It's always the candles that come back. Look at this. It's absolutely crushed. Look at this. Up, down, up, down, up, down, and a big down move. Not good, not good. I don't like that. There's no candles here. There's no harmonics. So screw SIA coin. Now I'm going to go back to the XLM. I think that was Stellar. Okay, so see XLM. Is this a bullish harmonic? So it's a bearish crab. This is worthless. And then we just got the one bullish signal. Now the only one that's worth paying attention to is ADA. Cardano. So let me go back to our. Yeah, see. I'd like to run my candles to see how it looks. But you see, it's not on the watch. It's not on the. It's not popping up on the whipsaws. Okay. So there's that report. Very interesting, I gotta say. Cardano. Okay, so I did show you the most profitable. Oh, there was one other one. I think that may be useful. Okay, so this one. So we talked about Zcash. This one's a new one. I've not seen this a lot, but you just don't think the volume's there. But might as well talk about it. There's a lot of these new ones coming up. Let me just see if it's on the whipsaw list. BTS. I don't. Obviously, it's not. It didn't show up on here. That's why it ended up in this most profitable, most potential. So let me just pull up the trading view and see what it says. BitShares Bitcoin. So, as I said, I've not seen this one before. It is a sell. But it's gone through the same crushing pattern. If it's new, it may have been manipulated, pump and dump. How far back does this go? Back to May. A lot of these coins are just going through the same motion, but there may be some intraday here. Okay, so we are in a sell. Hourly. We have a buy, 15-minute buy, 5-minute buy, 1-minute buy. For still buy. So there is some. There's a strong potential with this thing. Let me see if I can run this. Let me see how we're doing on the actual stream. If anybody's out there. Anybody out there? Oh, as usual, I'm just talking to myself. I don't pay attention to comments or questions because I gotta get another monitor for all that if I'm gonna do this more seriously. Okay, so let me go into our. So let me see what we have available to us. Chart hourly 1. We just have some tools here. I haven't looked at this in a while. All I had to do is just look at, and that might be it. So what was, we were going to look at, oh, I forgot to show you something that's really important, ADA BTC. Okay, before I do this, or let me see if this is going to go anywhere. ADA BTC. No. Okay, don't matter. So let's. I want to show you another important spreadsheet. I think it'll be very, very useful for people. Discovered that this can be a very popular feature in some reports. So I have this thing called, if I can find it, this guy right here. So what it is, it's called SLTP crypto. So the coins I just showed you are the stop loss and take profit targets. So at the time, okay, here. So I got to separate by comma. Yay, okay, so it worked. All right, so the thing here, which is really good, let's say with Zcash Ethereum, you can use this Zcash Ethereum right here. So we'll pull up the current price. So you could use this spreadsheet too many windows open. Okay. So we want, I know what I'll do. I'll quit out of this. Don't save, don't care. Don't save, don't care. Wow. Or even better, buy. That way, and we load up our. Oh, we have two likes. Thank you to whoever's liking me. I appreciate that. Actually, maybe my phone's trying to talk to me. Give me a minute. I'll see if there's anybody on there, if people are actually watching me. I appreciate that. That's why I'm doing this stuff. As I said, I'm not really... Okay, so we need to go back to here, copy, bring up a new spreadsheet. I use LibreOffice because it's lightweight compared to bloatware called Office Suite. Let's see what you guys may be talking about. Oh, no. Okay. All right, so we don't care about that. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Don't save. Okay, so now we want our, come on. Okay, spreadsheet, there we go. Thank you. All right. Like I said, I'm not liking Mac performance lately. I don't know why. Nothing's really running on this thing. Probably is the stream or something. I don't know. And nor do I care, but I am in the need of new hardware. All right. So here we go. Oh, boy. Just to get to this point was a pain in the ass. Wow. Okay. Let's go back to our window, trading view. All the effort to get to what I want to show. Okay, so we have our price at $45,950. That's the current price. So what we have here is now we have, this was generated, I don't know, in the last few hours. So right now, these are our levels set for this Fibonacci. So in here, I believe is our golden zone. So if we did get the right signals, in these price ranges, this is a good time to go out and buy. And here under up stop and low stop. So this is another way of saying take profit on the up stop, and low stop is the stop loss. So the price right now at 49.50, and we have here stop loss set at take profit. So if we were to put a position on, now this is tracked virtually. This is never signaled back to the broker. But if our take profit was set at 47.98 versus where it's at 45.950, and let's say we did enter a position, would you say, okay, get out at 47.98? We can now do that. Woo. And if the price does go, hang on to the trade, but if it goes below here, the stop loss of 43.99, get out. Now, to me, this is pretty, I mean, if we have the momentum in our favor, you definitely want to put on a position. But if you're kind of like, maybe, maybe not, you can put on a half a position, which tightens up your take profit and stop loss targets. And as you can see here, if we get a stop, well, this is one way you could play it. Let's say we put on a position at 49.50 or in there somewhere, and we're now making money. It's going it's profitable. Profit rise. We put on half a position, but it breaks through this 46.98. Okay, so the position, half position at this target, which is a soft, it breaks that price, breaks through the price. We can then say, you know what? Let's add more to that position. And then I can set up the software, and I kind of do this already with the ATR, the average true range. That's what I do with the other strategy, and it works kind of nice. And then I'll just use a trailing stop, and once certain level on the stop loss through the ATR, it dumps the trade, because that's how I'm able to get a very high percentage of win ratios, or a very high win ratio. That's how it works. So now I have the ability to let people know where you could set your stop loss and take profit, which is pretty cool because that is so popular. And this, it's like having a system do, well, it is a system doing it for you, but it's using Fibonacci's. The other thing is we have here BTSBTC. I think that one, what's the name of it? BTSBTC. BTSBTC. Okay, let's see on the intraday if there's buying opportunity. I think there was. Technicals. I think for sure this is not something you want to hang on to overnight. See, we have a day outlook, sell signals. But if you look at the intraday, see, it goes into buy now. So this is another intraday play. So you can apply the same logic to the price. So if we look at, again, this one, BTS. So here we have our 998, which it looks, let's see here. So if it breaks through this price here at 100, if we get these, I'm no professional here, which it did. If it did, which it did, or sorry, 115, then that's your take profit right here. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the stop loss. So this is kind of going up. Also on the up stop as well. So it looks like it's going to break through the up stop here on the take profit. The interesting thing is I don't know if we can get charts. What's the best? chart we can get through here. If we can get a 5-minute chart. Again, I can do this on the fly. If I do more of these type of analysis, I can pull out my tools here. See here, we only have the 1-day chart. You can see here, wow. And that again is the beat, wow. Wow, 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 wow. 18 o'clock, that is a big move from 10 to 105. So you can imagine that this thing does work, where it gets these kind of moves on an hourly basis. Question is, will it continue? And it looks like it will. So you have here on this one a long signal. But again, I don't know on their analysis. So this guy did quite well. All right, so that looks really good on that kind of move. If my system and if I did this report and caught that move, we'd be looking like rock stars. So let's look at the Zcash Ethereum. Let's see what we got here. Let's look at the daily chart. But again, these moves are looking good, but let's see some charts. Okay, so we want the daily. See here, I mentioned this yesterday, how it is choppy. That's why you need the signaling system. If you can't do this program it wise, you need the signaling system. You definitely need the signaling system. Because you can see how volatile it is. Now, if you hung on to the long term, you'd be doing okay. So, the 1 day has had some really nice moves, but it's had a long-term trend. And then these moves are driven by volume. But if you have the signaling service, which is put up now for the minute by minute, I'm only going to keep it available for a month. You'll be doing all right. I had to turn off the signaling because it gets too. Let me just pull it over for now and just see what kind of signals we get while we do this stream. This is my email I'm opening up. Okay. Okay, so we can start doing some signaling here. Okay, so those look pretty good. Now, maybe I should go in and download a new file, a new package. Looks like somebody's trying to contact me on the chat. You get a lot of people moving in and out of this chat. Okay. So we can get our package. I ain't gonna bother getting it. But I'm just gonna leave it for now. I think Zcash yesterday was good. This BTS was looking good too. But we'll leave it at that. I think those are pretty good tips. When am I getting paid for this? Haha. But let me know what you think, and we shall talk to you later. Thanks for the likes and anybody out there who's been watching. And a reminder, if you do want to get those signals, I forgot to mention that. These are doing really good. I gotta say, I'm hoping to get a track record up, get that automated. That is automated. I'm just getting it running. I've just done so many changes to the system that the problem is, actually we want the blog. There's been so many changes to the system that I had to wait it out until everything gets stable on the changing side of things. And then once I knew everything was stable, which now it looks like it is, I can then re-implement the resetting code for the nightly stuff, the logs and all that. So all you have to do if you want the signaling, come here to quantlabs.net blog. Look for this article here. 2019 is the year for cryptocurrency with new real-time signals. Basically what I'm showing today and even yesterday, I think that is a definite sign. Once you see that article, just come here. It says get signals here. Click that little bad boy, as they say, and off she goes. Oh boy. I'm not having a good day. Okay, get signals here. I've never... My Mac is acting up, I think. That's all you have to go is just click on that link. Let me just see if I can get it running again. My apologies. Blog. Okay. Work for me. I got to get off of Mac. Mac is becoming the new Windows. What's left? Linux, Ubuntu. Let me just see if I can get this one. Click here. I think we're getting it. We're getting the link. Yes. And there you go. That's the link right there. So I give you, so this is what you get. It's pretty good. Access to Quant Analytics, which I just showed you. Access to the live Python infrastructure course, which we're currently doing. That's live every Monday, Thursday night. The live access to the new chat I just showed you for a second. Private, anonymous, and secure. No crazy Telegram stuff. And we also put up some code on how to get this one right here, automating trade strategy complete. So what this is, complete rough code walkthrough of scheduling tasks, ending the task log and database maintenance, running profit loss. So now what I did last week is I made it 100% automated, and you can set and forget it now, and you can do it as the strategy runs. And I made this a series of private videos, and I didn't realize people wanted this. So I've got 4 videos that I put up on my elite service that you'll get access to for this offer. If you're not interested, that's cool. Don't worry about it. I will be taking it down in the next week or so. It's been up for a week already. This is part of my secret sauce here, this stuff, and I give a complete walkthrough. As also, I've taught more than I should have in the Python infrastructure course as well. I'm really thinking I'm going to be doing some heavy marketing on Facebook. So I'm going to increase this price as well. I've done a comparison of other so-called trading courses and classes and signaling and all that. I don't think anyone's got what I have, plus source code, plus you can own your own technology. And it's worth more than what they charge. And they're charging one on TradeNet.com, I think it's called. He's charging 10 grand for what? Access. Yeah, but I've gotten rid of quite a few of my apps for messaging, and the only way to get a hold of me now is on the private chat, and that's my own chat, not third-party Messenger and Skype or the other one. What's the other? Facebook Messenger or Telegram. So I'm getting rid of all that access. So that's where we're at. I'm pretty happy with it, and yeah, everything's looking good. I'm going to be doing more of these, I think. But I'm pretty convinced that this right here, what I just showed you, this stop loss, take profit is very useful. And the other one that I showed you, the most potential, most profitable spreadsheet that lists these two looks legit. Because I did one last week on Friday, and then I'm like, looking at that one, I'm like, oh my God, when I looked at my minute by minute trading for the weekend. Out of the 4, I think it was 4 or 5. 4 out of 5 or 3 out of 4, all of them were listed on that report I just showed you. These documents, the reports. So there's some legitimacy here, and I'm pretty excited by it. Again, it's for Binance. So we shall talk to you later. Thanks for watching and putting up with all the amateur Mac stuff. But hopefully I can stream via Zoom on my Linux, my Ubuntu Linux, and it's just so much easier, so much better, much more lightweight, more stable too, dare I say. Anyways, enough bitching, and have a good day. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. We shall talk to you later. Have a good day. Oh, where are you? There you are. Okay, talk to you later, whoever's watching. Bye.